I can't hear anything.
YOLO. You only live once.
Is YOLO the name of the group?
Is that the group, YOLO?
You know that we are still young.
Oh, rub it in, rub it in.
Oh, this is this generation's Beach Boys.
This is the guy from Saturday Night Live.
This is the one that was just on Saturday Night Live, isn't it?
You only live once, that's the motto.
Why are they hiding their eyes?
Ease off the throttle and wear titanium suits.
It's not violent for once. Oops. I said it too soon.
On a dome 1984, sending plugs into sockets. Always wear a chastity belt.
The chastity belt.
So they're putting together melody with rap. This ain't like the old days.
Only on the sun for a short time. Time, so don't go outside, 'cause you don't wanna die. Just take the advice and hide.
Oh, God.
Is that what's his name, Andy Samberg?
So you're in charge around here, is that fair to say? Absolutely, I'm the boss. Okay, so take us through a day in the life of the boss. Well, the first thing I do is talk to corporate, approve memos, lead a workshop,
Seems less more sane.
hit on Deborah, get rejected,
Oh my gosh, these are all SNL people. That's great.
puke on Deborah's desk, jump out the window, suck a dude's
What?
snort some coke, crash my car, suck my own eat some chicken strips, chop my balls off, black out in the sewer, meet a giant fish, his brains out. Now I'm dead.
My goodness.
All right, this is popular, okay.
Sometimes something beautiful happens in this world.
They start serious enough. What are they going to do now?
You just gotta sing. I just had sex, and it felt so good, I wanna let me put my penis inside of her. Have you ever had sex? I haven't felt great. It felt so good when I did it with my penis.
Oh, all right.
It literally just happened looking at a watch. Doesn't matter how sex. But I cried the whole time. Doesn't matter how sex. I think she might have been a racist. Doesn't matter how sex. She put a bag on my head. Still count. I just had sex. Everybody say.
More sex. Oh, it's wonderful.
This is a good one.
Maybe the current sense of humor doesn't get to me. I don't know.
Hey, was that John McEnroe?
They wish.
Yeah, right.
Never seen fireworks from somebody's pants before. Like that. Okay.
Yeah, it just doesn't get any better than that.
Fun. That was really fun.
All right, am I supposed to say something nice about these guys? How clever they are when they're so absolutely boring.
So, do you know who that group was?
No.
I have not a clue.
YOLO?
Thought one of them was Andy Samberg.
Well, I see him on Saturday Night Live.
In a box with Justin Timberlake. You cannot get better than that.
They actually used to be on Saturday Night Live.
Really?
Well, so?
I never stay up for that.
I haven't watched Saturday Night Live for quite a while.
I don't think there's anything new or funny with Saturday Night Live.
They actually are called The Lonely Island.
Oh, I've heard of them.
Do you think that their songs are funny?
No.
No, I'm afraid not. They're crass and vulgar.
Not so funny and not very original and not very creative.
Anybody could write this kind of stuff. This is lowbrow.
Very clever, really funny.
I like the lyrics. Especially the one about sex.
They're fairly amusing, yeah. Especially the firecrackers coming out of their groin.
They write smart things. I mean, even if it's disgusting, they're trying to inform you with humor, which is generally a way that you can get somebody who has a closed mind to actually consider something.
What do you think the public response would be if these songs came out in the 60s or the 50s?
People would have been horrified.
Not positive.
It would be blasphemy.
There would have been a lot of irate calls to the station.
The FCC would have shut the radio station down.
It was against the law, I think.
Of these songs, did any of them offend you?
Nah.
No.
I'm too old to be offended. It takes a lot now to offend me. I just think it's funny.
I didn't like the part about this guy sucking his dick.
Well, I mean, what was there to be offensive about? He was sucking his own dick. That's not defensive. That's a goal.
So we'll talk about the songs one at a time. The first one is called YOLO.
Right, you only live once.
Have you ever heard that term before, YOLO?
No.
No.
You know, I think I did on Jimmy Fallon.
It stands for You Only Live Once.
Ah.
You only live twice, according to Ian Fleming and James Bond.
I'm gonna start using that. I like it.
YOLO has become a popular slang term for young people. Sometimes they'll use it normally, but also they'll sometimes use it for trivial things or like as an excuse for mistakes. What do you think about that?
I think it's silly.
YOLO is a cop-out.
They have a right at that age to do that.
I'm glad I'm not their parents. I'd get real tired of that.
What I'm hearing is you just live for yourself, do what you want, because you only live once. That doesn't include much kindness or being aware of what other people need or want.
If you can live it the way they were living it, it's great. Are you kidding? Those guys were hot. I don't mean it in that sense.
The second video about the guy being a boss, what do you think about that one?
I like that one.
A little better.
I like that.
I thought it was ridiculous.
They start serious and then it becomes a mess.
I couldn't catch the words.
So we have some lyrics from that song. Can you read these lyrics back to us from the Boss song?
Oh, no, now come on.
Crash my car like a boss.
Crash my car like a boss. Do I have to read that?
Suck my own dick like a boss. That's what they were saying?
Chop my balls off like a boss.
Now, I sure would want to chop off my balls. Because actually, my is my best friend.
Black out in the sewer like a boss.
Meet a giant fish like a boss.
Its brains out like a boss. What a limited vocabulary, as my mother used to say.
So what do you think of these lyrics?
They're so stupid.
That's really a piece of shit. These young geniuses today, how can we ever top this?
They're definitely geniuses, man. They're comic geniuses.
And what about the last song? What was that song all about?
They'd had sex.
I guess they were happy to have sex.
I just had sex and it felt so good. Doesn't leave anything to the imagination. Let me dream a little bit.
It was about celebrating the fact you just had sex. It's so taboo talking about sex, but we really should embrace it. Of course, if it's not good sex, we don't really want to embrace it.
The Lonely Island is massively popular. Why do you think that is?
Because of what they're delivering. They're not afraid to bring it.
It's clever. The writing's amazing. They actually know how to sing.
It is funny. I mean, if you can get past your own hang-ups, especially for us older people.
The language itself is popular with the younger kids.
Kids can snicker at the words. Oh! Little kids can hear the F word. Oh! That's pop stuff. It's always the same.
And if the three members of the Lonely Island were watching this right now, what would you want to say to them about their songs?
Take your sunglasses off, the first thing I'd say.
Well, get a life. I mean, get some new material.
There must be different ways to be funny. You seem to be talented.
You guys can go deeper.
Dude, you guys are f***ing awesome. That's it. That's all.
It's not my kind of music, obviously, because I'm an old lady, but I think it's great. Go for it. You only live once. YOLO! Woo!
Thanks for watching Elders React.
If you like the show, make sure you subscribe like a boss.
Let us know what videos you want us to watch next.
Goodbye.
Well, I'll leave you with one final word of advice. YOLO!